Mike Drop Sports back with another video, and this time we're going to talk about the two most losing regular season teams in NFL history, and the Detroit Lions and the Arizona Cardinals. We're going to start off with the Arizona Cardinals since they have lost the most games, 708 I believe, but it's a lot. And the Cardinals have shown their losing ways many times. But I want to know, the whole real reason of this video is to see what these two teams are going to do in the NFL draft, considering they're the two most losing franchises in the regular season in all of the NFL, which is a title you don't want to have. And I feel bad for the Cardinals and the Detroit Lions fans, especially the Lions fans, because the Cardinals, you've at least played in some big games, i.e. Super Bowl. So you may not have won it because my team whooped that ass, but that's okay. You were still there, and we'll give you props for being there. At least you made it. So let's kick things off with the Cardinals, and they have the third overall pick in the 2023 NFL Draft. What do the Cardinals do with that draft? Their new GM, Monty Ozenfort, I think that's how you say it. Yeah, something like that. But anyway, he's the new GM in Arizona. Where do you think he turns? A lot of mock drafts have outside linebacker Will Anderson Jr. Or Jalen Carter, the defensive tackle out of Georgia. Do those two picks, either one of those guys, does that change the fortunes of the franchise? Yeah, I think it would be a cornerstone of a franchise pick, for sure. I think they're both quality players, no matter who you got there. Or do you trade that pick, that third pick, to a quarterback-needy team that needs to jump up the draft board and ditch off a bunch of draft capital and make your team way better? Because this draft is rich in talent, and I think you can make a good move for any type of player you want later on down the board. So swap a first-round pick and gain a second or a third or two, something like that. Or gain 2 first-round picks. There's teams that have them. One of the teams we're talking about in this video, the Detroit Lions, they have 2 picks. Do they move up and take a big-name quarterback from Arizona? They just say, here, you can have both our picks in the first round, and we'll give them to you, and we're going to take third pick. I don't see that happening, but I'm just saying that could be a scenario. So Arizona Cardinals, you could gain a bunch of draft capital possibly by getting rid of this third pick. Sadly, I think the Kyler Murray contract is going to be proving to be a bad deal for you guys. I really do think that, and we'll watch here in 2023 what Kyler Murray does, because if he doesn't have a bounce back year, I might, honestly, I'd be looking to get rid of him while you still got some value. Trade him. Get rid of that dude. He looks like an Oompa Loompa, man. He's little thing. Yeah, he's athletic, but come on, bro. He isn't the guy you need. He ain't going to win you a Super Bowl. Keep dreaming. But Arizona, I don't know how you change your fortunes in this draft. I think that you can by making a big move by trading that number 3 pick, which is what I think you have to do in order to make your team better. Or consider packaging that first-round pick with Kyler Murray and seeing what you can get out of it. Somebody stupid might risk the whole barn on it, man. They might give you everything. They might give you their whole draft for that. They get a number 1, the third overall pick. They get Kyler Murray. They draft a D tackle and Jalen Carter, or, a outside linebacker, Will Anderson Jr. maybe, and now they got 2 big pieces, I guess, if you want to consider Kyler Murray a big piece. Somebody's that stupid to think that. I think you're getting 1 big piece in the draft, but if you take Kyler, you're screwed, man. I just don't think he's there to win a Super Bowl. I think he's there just to make a couple bucks because he knows that he is completely undersized. He's a running quarterback. Yeah, he has a strong arm, but dude, he just doesn't make the right decisions even. I don't get it. Maybe he doesn't study enough. I don't know. I don't get it. I feel that there's tension with him in the organization. I feel like they really overpaid somebody like him. I'd have let him walk before I paid him that. Come on. I'd have let him walk. But anyway, Arizona, I wish you good luck in the upcoming draft, and we bid you adieu back to the regular season hells that you live in most of the time in your losing ways with your 708 losses in the regular season, which is an NFL record. And we're going to move on to Detroit Football Lions in the Motor City of Detroit, Michigan. Hello, guys. You got some nice draft picks coming up. And I feel like with that head coach of Dan Campbell and his staff, in the front office in Detroit, I feel like this could be it. I feel like you guys are finally going to build a winner. And you got two quality picks that you could really turn around and make something big happen. Big. This is a rich draft in a ton of spots. So you can really pick somebody that's going to really make an effect if you're Detroit, I think. Because I think you had a good base last year, for sure. I felt like things were starting to change. So, let's go, Detroit. You have the number 6 pick and the number 18 pick. Two quality, high-value picks. Quality picks. Who do they take with the 6th pick? A lot of people were saying Gonzalez out of Oregon as the cornerback of the future and the big cornerstone of that defense in Detroit. I like it. I like it, guys. I like that pick. Why? Because that frees up Joey Porter Jr. maybe to fall down for my team to snag up. And I like Joey Porter Jr. just a little bit better for Pittsburgh. Maybe not for anybody else, but for Pittsburgh. But that's for another video at another time, guys. So, with the 6th pick, I'm going to say it's a pretty much a slam dunk. It's going to be Oregon quarterback Gonzalez. I really do. But with picking Christian Gonzalez as the number 6 pick out of Oregon, with picking him, does it make sense for the Detroit Lions to double down on the defensive picks and try to pull out another cornerstone pick on the cheap that is really going to bolster your defense, that's going to be a plug-and-play star? What do you do? Or what if a young tight end like Mayer or somebody's around? Do you take them maybe? I seen the running back, Bijan Robinson, running back out of Texas. I think I said Bijan Robinson. Do you think they take him with the pick 18? You know running back doesn't have high value in the NFL draft anymore, so possibly they wouldn't take a running back. Do they double down on defense, which I think might be their best bet? But I really love the tight end out of Notre Dame. And I know you guys just got a tight end there on a trade via your own division, which is unheard of from the Vikings. And he's worked out very good for you guys, but we're not talking about players that are currently there. I know that does matter and does affect your draft picks, but we're just hypothetically mock drafting here what would make your team better instantly. Michael Mayer, in my opinion, makes your team better instantly. And two, you could get back to that Bill Belichick, hard-nosed, double tight end, big targets. Man, that might be something special. And the more I think about it, Detroit, I think that's the way you need to go. That's going to be my mock draft. You go up, you get the tight end out of Notre Dame, you can run these big double tight end sets, put a lot of beef on the field, and still have quality targets for your quarterback, Jared Goff, to make passes to and to move the ball down the field. I feel that you could get a running back. You could get somebody else later down this draft with how rich it is in talent. Or one more scenario I have for you guys. One more. Do the Lions trade one of those first-round picks and really get some draft capital? Because that number 6 pick could be worth a good bit. It could get you some picks. It could get you a handful of picks. I'll tell you that. It could. And does Dan Campbell and the Lions, are they good to stand pat at 18, ditch the number 6 pick, gain a bunch of capital, and pick a shit ton in the second round? Or pick a shit ton between the second and third rounds? Or could you take that 6th pick, swap first rounders, and gain another, I don't know, 2 picks, somewhere down the road, lower picks, fourth, thirds. And then you swap those first round picks, give somebody the chance to jump up to 6, take who they want, who they're, falling around, sweating their dick. Just saying. What do you think? That could work. That would be big. And say you swap with somebody inside the top 20, you flop those picks. Now you have 2 picks inside the top 20. Yeah, I know you started with that, but you also are gaining a pick in the back. Is that worth it? To gain a bigger pick, like a 3rd rounder, a 2nd rounder. I don't know how much value is going to be placed on that 6th round pick right now as we sit. I don't know exactly how much value that has in terms of what other teams are willing to give you. It just depends. But the Lions sit with 702 losses in the NFL in the regular season. That's freaking terrible. And you finally have a shot. I feel like the ownership's on board. I feel like you got a great head coach in Dan Campbell. And I feel like you're ready to make a move. And this is your chance. You have a lot of value here in the 1st round. Maybe the most you've ever had, the way it sets up, the way your team is right now, the way everything is in your organization, balled into one, coming into that perfect storm, and you have the opportunity here if you don't screw it up. And they've been known to screw it up many times, guys. Many times. Many times. So, do the Lions double dip down on defense in the 1st round? Maybe, possibly. I gotta tell you, they need to trade the 6th round pick somehow, some way. Turn that into extra picks plus another top 20 pick. But just maybe farther back. Maybe get a Michael Mayer if he's available. Maybe get your running back if you have to, which I don't like. Maybe get Drew Sanders out of, Drew Sanders. Yeah, he's an Arkansas linebacker, who provides a lot of talent. Get him maybe. Get yourself a couple more pieces. You already got a big-time edge rusher last year. It's time to go, Detroit. It's time to stop being a goddamn loser. It's time to stop. And I'm rooting for you, and I'm a Steeler fan, and I'm rooting for the Detroit Lions. This could be the perfect storm for them. Look out, NFL. I think the Detroit Lions might have something for you if they know how to play their cards in this 2023 NFL draft. Well, guys, we're going to wrap this up. I'm going to quit screaming at the camera and bothering you guys, being nuts. But anyway, I hope you like the content. I want you to go ahead, like these videos, subscribe. We're on TikTok. We're on Twitter. We're on YouTube. I'm on Facebook. Search us up, Mike Drop Sports. It's where the sports are going to be hopping off this draft season, combine season. I'm going to try to drop as much information as I can. I'm going to try to give you as many crazy scenarios as I can to just make it fun and get your wheels turning and start thinking about things that are outside the box and not what the big box media is throwing in your face and makes you want to listen to, forces you to listen to. So I'm just going to throw ideas out there. Some may be off the wall, but they're fun to think about, and they could happen. And most of these things that I do say could really happen, and I like their chances of happening. And the Detroit Lions, I like your damn chances. I really do. But that's it, folks. I'm Jason Jacobs. This is Mike Drop Sports. Like the videos, subscribe to the channel. Also, like us on Twitter and follow us on Twitter. Follow us on TikTok. Like all the videos we share on those pages. The TikTok's just getting started, so content will be dropping soon. I appreciate you guys, and I appreciate all the Mike Drop Sports subscribers. So far, we're almost to 50 subscribers. That's awesome. Let's try to hit 100 by the end of next week, guys. That's what we need to do. That's our goal. We're going to start setting subscriber goals. And our goal this week, by the end of next Friday, is to be at 100 subscribers. I think that's very doable. Share all the content. Like the videos. really push the YouTube algorithm, and let's grow this community together and have a lot of fun doing it. Until next time, guys, this is Mike Drop Sports. I'm Jason Jacobs. Thanks for watching.